Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you may have read in the title, this is going to be an empties video. Now I really like this kind of video because this kind of shows you the product that I've used up, and as a beauty blogger slash vlogger, you tend to have so many products and you accumulate so much that finishing a product is kind of a huge accomplishment, at least in my head. And I'm also going to show you the products that I've hit pan on, because again, hitting pan on something feels like, oh my god, you've accomplished something, and it kind of makes me happy to see that I've hit pan on a product. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you my first product. My first product is this Sephora powder foundation. Now this is in the shade Deep, and this is a really dark shade, and I like to use this to, if it'll open, yeah, I like to use this. This is what that looks like. I like to use this to contour and to kind of bring out my cheekbones. Now I really like to use powder foundations for that purpose because they are kind of creamier, they blend easily, whereas contouring and sculpting powders are kind of chalky and they don't really blend that easily. Well, I'm sure there might be a lot in the market that may, but I feel like a powder foundation kind of does the job, and it sticks and it stays throughout the day without kind of feathering away or fading away. And I really like this stuff. This was around 1200 rupees. Yeah, this was around 1200 rupees, and this has lasted me a really long time. I must have had this for around a year, and I've used this every single day. I have other contouring products, but I feel like this kind of gives me the result that I want, and the shade is really nice and warm, and you know, it's not too warm and does not make me look muddy. So yeah, I like that. The next product that I'm going to talk about is by Sleek, and I must have mentioned this in my last video that I have this product, and this is in the shade Light. This is the face contour kit, and please ignore the missing blush because I dropped the palette and it shattered and the blush kind of got all over the place, and I tried fixing it with alcohol but it just wouldn't. So yeah, I kind of scooped that away because I don't like dirty looking palettes. So as you can see, I have hit pan on the highlight, and that kind of says a lot because highlight, again, as I said in my last video, in case you've missed it, I'll link it down below. Highlight is something that you only need in such a small quantity, and when you hit pan on something like that, it really means that you absolutely love it. So I am really happy with this product. The highlight kind of makes me look like I'm radiating. It makes my skin look nice and glowy. I have received a lot of compliments when I wear the highlight that my skin looks healthy and nice, and the credit goes to this highlight. And the highlight is good on all palettes, like even on the dark one, and I have a darker shade of this palette as well, and the highlight on that is also amazingly gorgeous. The highlight in the light palette is kind of pinky, and the highlight in the darker palette is kind of more golden toned, and I feel like I love both of them equally, and I've been using that now. Okay, now I'm going to talk about a nail polish, which is kind of weird because I have never gone through a nail polish in my entire life. And going through a nail polish makes me feel like I must be really addicted to this, and I'm wearing this right now. If you want to see, this is what that looks like. And yeah, I really love this, and it's easy, it's nude, it goes with everything, and I really like the formula on these. These are the Lakme 9 to 5 longer nail colors, and the formula on these is really amazing. My nails won't chip for 2 to 3 days, and I'm not even kidding you guys, they seriously won't even chip for 2 to 3 days, and that is like amazing. So, and they're cheap, they're only like 200 per bottle, and the formula is really nice. I have other shades as well, and the formula is consistent in all the products, and especially this shade. This is the shade Beige Suit, if I haven't said that already. And yeah, I really love this shade. I wear this all the time. I've finished a bottle. I'm not going to show you an old one because it's kind of gross. And yeah, this is the new one. This is what that looks like. And yeah, coming to a lipstick, again by Lakme, and again by the Lakme 9 to 5 range. As you can see, I have gone through quite a bit of it, and I only have around this much left, like it's on its last breaths. And this is such a beautiful kind of nude color that goes with everything. This is what that looks like. It has this amazing kind of soft matte finish. It does not look too bold. It is like a perfect My Lips But Better shade, and this is kind of the exact shade of my lips. And when I wear this, I just feel like I'm not wearing anything, but it kind of makes my whole look more put together, if that makes any sense. So I love this lipstick, and I kind of wear it with a nude looking lip liner, and I just top it off with this lipstick, and it makes my whole face look like I've put more effort. Okay, next is this really gross looking foundation bottle. And this is the Loreal Infallible foundation, and I must have said this in my previous video as well, that I went to restock on this and I got the True Match instead. And yeah, this was a really amazing foundation. I will repurchase it sometime once I finish my True Match, but I feel like I like the True Match more now. But this was a great foundation, especially for dry skin. I really enjoyed using this during the winter time. That was when I used this foundation the most, and I feel like it kind of made my skin look nice and glowy, and it lasted really long. They say it's infallible, which it really is, and yeah, this was a nice foundation. Medium coverage, buildable, does not look cakey, yada yada yada. Okay, coming back to Sleek, this is their eyebrow kit, and this is the shade Dark. And believe me guys, they have darker shades than this. They have a shade called Extra Dark, which is like even darker browns, and they also have a shade called Black, which frankly I would never use because I don't want black looking eyebrows. And then they have a shade for blonde. So yeah, they have a big range of shades for a lot of different skin tones, and this is the shade Dark that I have been using and loving. And as you can see, this is what that looks like, and I have used it quite a bit. I used the wax first to kind of carve out the shape of my brows, the shape that I want them to be in, and then I fix and set and fill in all the gaps with the powder, and it lasts throughout the day. It comes with this teeny brushes, an angled brush that I actually use with the wax, and a little tweezer, which is also kind of really cute. And this gives me a really nice defined looking eyebrow. It is what I am wearing right now, and as you can see, this is the shade Dark, which still kind of looks bold on me. So you can imagine how dark Extra Dark would be, or Black would be. And this is the shade Dark. They have a shade lighter than this if you want, and I definitely will repurchase this. I have started using this more than I use my Inglot palette that I created, the eyebrow wax and the eyebrow powder, but I feel like this kind of gives me a nicer result and I enjoy it more. And the wax is better on the Sleek palette. Okay, coming to my favorite powder of all time. This, as you can see, is completely empty. I must have gone through about 4 or 5 of these, and this is the Chambor Silver Shadow Powder Compact, and I'm in the shade RR2. And this powder is so amazing. Even on days when I want absolutely minimal makeup, I would just wear a tinted moisturizer or BB cream and put this compact on it, and it will make my skin look flawless. It has kind of like sheer to medium coverage, and it does not look cakey unless you pack it on like a crazy person, but it will not look cakey. It will last a really long time, and I only have to touch up like once or twice throughout the night, and I have oily skin, so yeah, I really enjoy that powder. And of course I have a backup because I don't live without this powder, and this is what the actual powder looks like because I always have to have it. And I think this only costs around $1,000, and you get 2 compacts, as in you get one in the thing, and you also get a refill, so that kind of makes it inexpensive compared to a lot of other compacts. And the fact that it is so good is what I absolutely love. And yeah, so this is it. This is all that I've used up. Of course, I've gone through lotions and body butters and fragrances, but I feel like that deserves a special different video about skincare and how I take care of my skin. And I also want to do one on my hair. Please let me know if you want to see a hair tutorial of some sort, a curling tutorial. I wore my hair curly in my last video, and they're straight in this, which I kind of enjoy, and I feel like it looks better with this makeup look. I'm wearing kind of burgundy shadows with a little pink shimmer and slightly ombre-ish pink lips. Please let me know what you think of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I look forward to seeing you again. Till then, I will see you in my next one. Bye!